in the nest. I'm Jake, joined by Cooper and Austin here for our Full Gear 2025 predictions. Excitement levels, where we at? Out of 10, Austin, we'll go down the line here.
I give it a solid 8.5.
8.5?
8.5. That's what I say. I'll say 9.
I'm going to go 10. We're going to go up the scale.
No.
I'm so pumped for this pay-per-view. A lot of people are not as excited. They're saying the lineup's not as good as they wanted it to be. But here's the thing I know about AEW. Anytime people are doubting it a little bit, it goes way above people's expectations. So we are here to give the predictions with our 12 matches, including the Tailgate Brawl, a.k.a. the pre-show. Starting off, a $200,000 Tailgate Brawl 4-way match with Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, not the Acclaimed, the Outrunners, and the Bang Bang Gang, and Big Bill and Brian Keith in our first Tailgate Brawl match. Who we rocking with? We going in a line? Is that what we doing here?
We rocking with, or who you think's gonna win?
Who you want to win? Who you think's gonna win?
Okay.
All right. Everyone can just toss it out. It's whatever you want.
Well, I
to do.
want to win. It's going to be Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Okay.
They haven't really done much, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
broken through.
Yeah. So hopefully this will give them a little push. But who I think's going to win, it's going to be Anthony Bowens and Max Caster.
Okay.
Yo, so I really kind of want. I want the Big Man game to win.
Okay.
But I also feel like the Outrunners kind of funny because can you imagine they pull up
$200K.
I know they pull up next week. They'll have retro cars, some new
They already got the
drip.
Jeep though in the video package. To be fair.
But I want Big Man game to win.
Okay.
It's gonna be Caster and Bowens though. They're building all of a sudden. They keep building, and then.
I also think this is the one moment they're gonna win, and they're like, "Wait a minute, maybe we should team." We do have the Acclaimed thing.
We just
here.
got 200K.
We do have the Acclaimed thing here, but they not the Acclaimed, I guess. So I will also be going Bowens and Caster. I'm down for Austin Gunn and Juice to win, or I'm down for Brian Keith and Big Bill to win. I just love Brian Keith so much. I think he's one of the better indie wrestlers, in my opinion, of the modern day. And Big Bill is very talented. They've been doing very good heel stuff. I think they should be rewarded. But, it's probably going to be Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. Moving on to possibly the match of the night.
Oh yeah.
We got RPG Vice, Rocky Ramiro, Trent Beretta against the Boom and Doom. Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall, accompanied by Big Justice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be depressed if I'm not able to catch that full match. Oh man, I mean,
What?
Dude,
We're all going with the Boom and the Doom, okay?
yeah, exactly, bro.
Yes, sir.
You can't have RPG Vice beat.
Whoa.
You can't have it.
Easy on RPG Vice here.
No, it's Big Boom AJ. He's just
Okay.
there to get the crowd hyped. You know what I'm saying?
What are our excitement levels for this? Do we feel like the
I
meme
give
is
it-
dying a little bit, or are we still in on it?
I'm so hyped about it.
I give it 5 big booms.
Continue.
Boom! 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 Boom!
All right, and if you are still with us after that, then we'll move on to our final.
Wait, hold on. Is Rizzler gonna be there?
Probably.
I don't know. He usually is, but Big Justice is on the
He
graphics,
better
so
be
he will
there.
be.
He better.
Big
We're
Justice
gonna get a Big Justice spear powerbomb. I'm
No, we're gonna get
every time.
Power bomb.
He did off
off the
corner.
buckle.
Yeah,
We're getting
off the
we're getting Rizzler Batman, bro.
Powerbomb. He shakes it. Oh, sit out.
Since it's DC, it's gonna be Rizzler Batman. I'm calling
Ooh,
it.
really tough.
Dude, you know that. Very fire. Actually.
Okay, moving on to the final tailgate brawl match, we will see Mystico and Masquerade Dorada, El Sky Team, and Neon. Almost right, Neon.
Come on now.
My bad, Neon. Taking on Kazuchika Okada, Konosuke Takeshita, and Hechicero for the CMLL World Trios Championships after Okada beat Masquerade Dorada tonight. I think Don Callis family takes an L here. I think this is the final straw. Right before the Continental Classic, Okada and Takeshita butt heads one last time before we get into the C2 next week on Dynamite. And, I think Don Callis family takes the L here. El Sky Team wins. Neon, Mystico, and Masquerade Dorada.
That's a good point because I forgot that they're butting heads. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
Cal's gonna be like, Don Callis had to get these trio titles, and then the Young Bucks are not going to be with them anymore.
Okay.
And if you're not with them, they aren't with them yet. But that's a good point. I was gonna say Don Callis was gonna win. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it because why not?
Okay.
I think they'll win, but they
Differ.
will butt heads after they win, and then they're gonna be like, oh, well.
Okay.
Here you go.
So you think they're going to wrestle together at some point
Yeah.
during the Continental Classic?
I'm down.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm down.
I think that Don Calzone is gonna lose.
Okay.
Then El Sky Team's gonna win, and You know, they'll butt heads afterwards. You know, and then I think it'll actually lead on later in the night at the Casino Gauntlet match. I think they'll butt even more heads then.
You think they're going to be in it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna. They might like try to team together at first, and then
Okay.
they'll just fall apart, and then.
Which that segues perfectly into the first main card match I have here is the Full Gear Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW National Championship, which it'll be determined the first ever. You know, it kind of has the same lineage as the NWA National Championship, which was a big deal. You know, defended everywhere back in the day. Jim Crockett, everything like that. It was defended everywhere. So
Yep.
Tony Khan wanted his own deal of it. It is not taken on the same lineage as Billy Corgan's NWA title. But it'll take on its new. The first one we found out, number 1 spot was Bobby Lashley after he defeated Ricochet.
Yep.
The number 2 spot was Shelton Benjamin after he defeated Speedball Mike Bailey. So we can only assume those two will start, and Speedball and Ricochet will also still be in the match. But this one's interesting because Casino Gauntlet, you never know who's going to win the thing. We kind of had a good idea all in when they did it that MJF was probably going to win the thing. But
Yeah.
this one feels like a lot more mystery. It's going to be defended at ROH, at New Japan, on the Indies. It's going to be defended everywhere. So it could be anybody.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Anybody have
Oh, I got
outside
mine.
idea?
I
You got-
got-
okay, I don't
I
have
I
mine.
got my
I got
guy
mine.
because
Okay.
like even though he got squashed tonight,
Yep.
he's gonna end up with that title because he already declared it tonight. That he's gonna win it, so he's gotta win it.
Okay.
Ricochet's gonna win it. I love Ricochet. I think he's a great heel, great wrestler, and I think he's thrived
Thrive.
as a heel here in AW.
So you want to see him also win the belt.
I also want to see him win the belt.
Okay, awesome.
I got a returning Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Oh, he has
That
been
is
doing the
true.
CMLL
That is
stuff.
true. That is true.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one. That's a good one. I had MJF winning the
That's a
all-in one. So
That's a good one.
a back-to-back
So,
Casino Gauntlets though
yeah.
from
The
MJF.
king of
He
Casino
might.
Gauntlets.
Because he did the CMLL stuff with Mystico.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I can see it too.
I'm settling on what I want, I think, because Stink is one thing. I want Shelton Benjamin to win it. I want Benjamin to get the title, go on a little run defending on the Indies and Ring of Honor. Dude, Shelton Benjamin in New Japan in 2025. We
Right.
all want that. When I say that.
Fire.
Plus, I think it'd be huge. Shelton Benjamin, one of those guys, if you wrestle on the Indies for an AEW title, you automatically get in the rub. And if you perform, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you.
Yeah.
Moving on to one that was announced tonight as well. Well, not as well. That one's already been there. But it'll be a 4-way tag to determine the winner gets to pick the semifinal match stipulation in the tag team tournament.
Oh my.
So it will be Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne. It will be Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. It will be the Babes of Wrath. It'll be the Sisters of Sin. And whoever wins picks a stipulation in their semifinal matchup. Any thoughts?
I feel like it's just gonna
It's
be
an
a heel-
unpredictable
a heel
one.
team. I feel like
It's definitely going to be a heel team.
I think. I think it's gonna be Shafir and Megan Bayne
Okay.
because I feel like they're gonna have some situation where the Death Riders could help.
Yeah, that's a good
in-
point.
in-
That's a
in
good
the-
point.
in
What are
the-
they going to do to Tony Storm and Mina, though? Is Moxley or DG
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Yuta going to come in and do something?
I have no clue. Like
I'm on the same wavelength. I'm going
Yeah.
Sisters of Sin. I think they're going to get the dub because Sky Blue and kind of Julia Hart, mostly Sky Blue, has been super into the hardcore matches. Willow has been as well. I think they're going to make it a stipulation match. I'm going Sisters of Sin to get the dub
I
here.
also can see that. I guess you can see that.
I think I'm going to lean towards Megan Bayne and
Okay.
Shafir.
Okay. Any ideas of what they want to do with it?
I think it's going to be like, dude.
Tornado.
Heel team
something.
winning it and some shenanigans.
Yeah, they
It's gonna be
It
like
could,
a-
it
yeah,
could just
it's
make it like they're like, oh, we don't want a normal tab. We just want to do tornado, just straight, just brawl it out. Compared.
They could.
I could see them doing like a falls count anywhere type.
That would include the Death Riders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they're gonna get them involved because it's more championships to hold on to.
Yeah, I think
So-
whoever wins that matchup, that tag team match, will win the titles eventually. Whether it's
Yeah.
Tony and Mina or whether it's Shafir and Megan Bayne. But I lean towards the fact that Tony and Mina are going to win, and then Sky Blue and Julia are going to win. So I think that's going to be the finals. So I'm going Sisters of Sin. Y'all are both going Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to our tag team title match in the men's division.
Oh,
It'll be Bro Dito defending the belts against FTR. I think the first time singles wise, right, that they've fought for the belts. Because they were in the Hurt Syndicate was in the one where they pinned FTR.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Last time.
When?
Who did Brodito
Takeshita and
Takeshi and Okada.
Gotcha. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was up the for reason.
And then All Out, was a ladder match at All Out?
Yep.
Okay. So it'll be first singles defense against FTR. I'm riding with the top guys. I think FTR gets the belts before Cope and Christian come back, and they will run that storyline, even though I thought they're going to run it way long ago. And I kind of wanted them to avoid that. I think they're going to do it here.
What who I want to win, you know.
You should have worn the Brodito shirt.
I should have wore it. Brodito, always have my heart. But FTR, I feel like again like they're gonna win. It's annoying. I don't want it to happen, but it's gonna break my heart to see the title get returned.
We don't think Brody turns yet, do we?
Oh no,
It's gonna happen eventually.
no,
It will.
no.
I think they're waiting for the Buddy return to get closer, though. I would say,
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
unless the Continental Classic, it's next Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean,
they want to split them up early and split them into the.
That's
Continental
what
Classic.
I'm thinking is gonna happen. They're gonna boom, and then either Brody's gonna turn, or they're about to be like, let's go to the classic together.
People have been calling out Brody on Twitter, and Brody's like, "I'm not turning. I'm not." Or Bandito's my guy. It's like it's happening eventually. We know it.
which sucks because they're really fun to watch together, and like
Yeah.
I really like them.
Which they may,
being
hey,
tag
they may
team.
retain and they may just keep the titles on them, and they may have a big run.
I'm
Austin,
also down with that as well.
Yeah, I kind of agree with all you guys.
okay.
It's
FTR, clean sweep,
Yeah, it's sad, very sad.
top guys.
Top guys though,
unfortunate.
they were really rude to us. I felt like we were all yelling at them.
They're rude to everybody.
They were
No,
everybody.
Dax got some underlying.
It felt like something was going on.
So everyone's going FTR. The
Yeah.
route we did not want to go. Moving on to a casual little singles match, but
My favorite match of the night.
it will get some big eyes from Cooper. I will say
My favorite match of the
it
night.
will be Pac against Darby Allin 1-on-1. Who we got? Well, please elaborate on your excitement first before we get into it.
I just really like those
This could be
wrestlers a
match.
lot. Pac, I've always liked. Me and Jake, we watched Dynasty, and I hit Pac versus Okada. I was sitting there cheering for Pac to win, even though I knew he wasn't gonna win.
Hopeless.
Hopeless, but it was a really really good match. I'm a
Yep.
big fan of Pac, and then Darby.
And then
of
Darby's
course.
your guy.
I
Well,
had
of course, they don't know, though.
I had his hairdo for like the longest time.
He's got some blonde in there.
I got some blonde in here. I used to have a full mohawk and everything.
You win as Darby Allin for All In.
All in, yeah.
We're all in.
And I rocked it for like a month or two before that.
Yeah.
So
So Darby's your guy.
he's my guy. I like
So you going with Darby?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh,
I like both.
we'll come back.
Yeah, I have to think.
Me personally, I think Pac's gonna win
Oh.
by Gabe Kidd shenanigans.
Wait, hold on. I just now realizing this dude just went through a flaming table off of the tunnel last week,
Yeah,
and he's wrestling in a singles match this upcoming
Darby.
Saturday.
It's Darby Allin,
Yeah,
bro.
Darby Allin.
I see where you're coming from that. I was also going to go Pac because I think it leads to Moxley quit. Moxley tapped out or quit against Darby,
Yeah,
and so if Pac beats him, it's going to start that
That
rolling
little alpha thing.
where it's like, well, we
doing our part.
we beat Darby, you lost to Darby.
I'm doing
Yeah.
my part.
I feel like now that we have 2 Pacs, you got it right with your guy.
I know, but like I was literally gonna say, I was gonna be like, I feel like just Pac kind of like needs like a big win kind of deal.
Yeah.
Out there. I'll go Darby though.
They're pushing me like a scary
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I'll go Darby though because he's my
Okay.
guy. But even though
But you're very excited. That's your most anticipated match.
I'm
tonight.
just excited for it. 'Cause I like both of them a lot.
Okay.
So
Moving on to, speaking of the devil, John Moxley taking on Kyle O'Reilly in a no holds barred after Kyle O'Reilly almost tapped him out about a month ago. The ankle lock, Moxley punches the ref. Kyle had him tapped out in a guillotine, count out. Blood and guts, Kyle O'Reilly finally gets his moment. Kyle O'Reilly is the one to tap out John Moxley. What do we think happens? It's no holds barred as
yeah,
announced tonight from Kyle O'Reilly. I kind of wanted to see no stipulation. I kind of want to see him just, get in there and wrestle because their match has been very good, very, very much up my alley. I would say that. I think Kyle gets it done again. I think Kyle O'Reilly's going to full ownership over John Moxley. Kyle O'Reilly. I think they're going to wrap up the conglomeration and Death Rider story a little bit here to go into the John Moxley and Death Rider story on its own.
Yeah,
Kyle O'Reilly's going
Yeah.
to take full ownership over John Moxley here. Let's go, Kyle.
I feel like it just was because the Death Riders and fully in like a no holds bar match. So,
man.
excuse me. I feel it's kind of hard just to beat Moxley in that type of situation, and I don't know.
You still riding with John Moxley?
I mean, yeah, like I have one side in my head. I'm like, okay, I think they're gonna win, and then you're got a good point, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sitting there going because as soon as Mox loses, Pac wins.
I think Claudio's going to, I think
Claudio, like,
again, I've been waiting on it,
all
but I've seen
them-
people saying like once they turn, Moxley's gonna disappear for like until like the beginning of 2026 to when like Wild Thing hits, everyone's gonna like go nuts.
yeah, get nuts over it.
To where he's like, because no one on the roster is gonna trust him
Mm-hmm.
because he did vile things to the entire roster.
yeah.
But the Death Riders are gonna hate him too.
Mhm.
So when he comes back, he's gonna be full like outlaw on his own John Moxley, which is like
He-
the John Moxley.
Yeah, I also but I feel like you are right. I feel like if KOR wins this, it's gonna kind of start shifting the heads and the.
I think Claudio turns. I think Claudio turns Saturday.
So yeah, I
Overall,
you're gonna shake my hand.
no, I'm saying, what's your pick? We may shake hands.
I was gonna say, let's go KOR. Let's go KOR.
He's cringing over here.
He's because he wants Steph Riders to win. That's the thing.
So yeah, I think
Cringing at us over here.
I think KOR is gonna win.
Bro.
What?
Just gotta elaborate here for the people.
Yeah, but I think you gotta let me finish. Come on now.
Okay, go.
I think KOR is gonna win. You know, he's trying to pretty much you said it for me.
I wrapped
KOR.
it up. I should have went last.
Yeah,
You probably should have last. Yeah.
he's gonna.
That would have fit the mold.
I think
more,
he's gonna get him by submission, and then I do see Claudio turning on him.
Okay.
I see everyone turning on him.
Okay. Everyone. That's a
I
that's
feel
a
like-
good discussion.
I feel like they're gonna do like everyone's gonna like turn except for it's gonna be like a Yuta Danielson type beat with a
Okay.
Marina.
You think
but then-
Marina?
I think Marina's gonna eventually turn.
Hmm.
I think they're do it.
Do you think they're all gonna turn?
Mm-mm.
I've been
I
thinking
think
about it.
I can see them all
I can
turning,
see,
but
like-
also I can see some people like
I can see DG
trade.
Because DG, just got recruited to the Death Riders, but he can't turn face already because he just
Yeah.
turned heel, so he would have to.
I
ride
can
the
see
Death
like
Riders.
Yuta and like Shafir being like, so like they turn on Moxley, and Yuta Shafir be
Mhm.
like, yo, what's happening? Like they weren't informed on this.
It was like a Pat,
Gabe
Claudio,
kinda comes in,
Garcia, and Gabe
And then
Kidd.
whenever Mox comes back, he had a plan with Yuta and Shafir to like do something to the Death Riders.
Yeah.
Like, they can like kind of
Infiltrate.
infiltrate.
No,
Like,
I
knows.
feel like Yuta would 100% turn heel on John.
Mox has been kind of vile
He has
to
been,
Yuta.
but I'm trying to think. There's
Tough
gotta be,
love.
there's gotta be two people. I feel like.
You think two?
I feel like it just can't be Shafir only. Like,
If
you
it's
know.
anyone, it's gonna
Because
be like
Claudio, Pac, and Garcia are locks, in my opinion. They're all.
Yeah.
Pac and Claudio especially. They're the ones scheming.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
the two scheming.
Maybe Gabe, because Gabe just loves like I feel like he's like
Gabe's not being faced though.
Yeah, he not being faced. That's the thing. I feel like it could just be Yuta and Shafir.
I don't see Yuta doing it though.
You just gotta turn face at some point though. Because Yuta's best when he's baby face.
And then Yuta comes out with Wild Thing. You know, it's like, come on, that'll help a little bit.
people gotta love you now.
Yeah, come on.
But like that also got like people hate Yuta so much right now. He helps Mox. And
Maybe he'll
everyone's
actually cut his hair.
Yeah, he'll cut his hair a little bit maybe.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be the best. That's what everyone's gonna love him now.
Yeah.
Once he cuts his hair,
I see Shafir's a name y'all keep mentioning. I think Shafir's gonna prove herself as like actually a cold-blooded killer. Like
Yeah.
she's gonna be like, nah, like I'm on Claudio's side here.
or you know,
Well, I
He
Mox-
kept losing.
or
He
Mox-
kept losing.
I think eventually she would turn like against him. I'm just saying like it'd be
Yeah.
like a Yuta situation, like where
Yeah.
like he doesn't know what to do.
I think it'll be Yuta and Mox, but it might just be Mox. It might be Mox
I
on
feel
his
like
own,
It could be just be Mox.
and then he just comes back on his own.
That's what I think it is. I think eventually he'll just literally
Like
just be
eventually
Mox on his own.
he'll get Eddie probably like way down the line, but
Wait,
like
yeah.
it would take a minute to get there.
Yeah.
But I think he comes back as just like on his own. Moving on, we have a $1 million match.
a lot of
Big
moolah.
bucks on the line. We will have Kenny Omega and the Jurassic Express taking on Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks for that $1 million. Who you got, Austin?
I got Jungle Express or Jurassic Express and
Jungle Boy, Jungle Jack.
yeah, and Kenny Omega. I think the Bucks will turn face here.
Okay. This feels like the way they built
Very-
it tonight felt like.
I feel very like they're gonna turn, but then they're also not gonna turn. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm taking Kenny and Jurassic Express. I don't know what Jurassic Express is going to buy with $1 million, but
Some bones.
I don't know. Yeah, a million
shovels and
bones.
vacuums.
who you got?
Dude, I mean, I could see it. I mean, I could. It's more likely that Kenny and them have to win type deal,
Mhm.
and then whatever plays out the Bucks afterwards. But I also can see that they win, and then they're like, oh Bucks, we just won again. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you one?
You got to join the
Kill
family.
Kill Kenny, go kill him. You know, like do.
They could win.
Yeah,
they could win
and
though,
they-
and then the Bucks once they win though, they start killing Kenny, and the Bucks are like,
Yeah, well,
we were in on
and-
this.
and-
We just
and-
needed the freaking the
yeah,
money.
And Don's like, all right, do the knee thing,
And
to
they're just
Kenny."
like, nah.
And then they do like, no, then they help him to the deal.
And they're not poor anymore.
Yeah, they're not poor anymore. I'm gonna give it to Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks.
Okay, differing.
Them differentiating.
Moving on to probably my biggest, second most anticipated match of the night: Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe, TNT Championship. No DQ. If Kyle Fletcher wins, Mark Briscoe has to join the Don Callis family,
Man.
which makes it obvious that Mark Briscoe will finally get his lick and get the TNT title. Kyle Fletcher will be losing the belt here. I'm very confident in it.
Give me some blood though.
There will be some blood.
There
No
will be- there
DQ.
will be blood.
I think Mark gets his moment. I think he wins the belt.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice moment. I feel like I don't know. It's gonna be like emotional, very, 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 very cool.
Wholesome.
very wholesome, very cool.
So you got
like-
Mark. You got Mark as well.
I got Mark.
You were laughing over there.
I got Kyle Fletcher.
You think Briscoe's gonna join the Don Callis
I think
family?
Briscoe's gonna join the Con Callis family. It's gonna be like a little like lap dog or something. It's gonna be like
But what is like? What is a follow up? Is like my I guess like a humility, like when Cena had
It's like
to
a
join the
humiliation
Nexus.
ritual, yeah.
Cena joined Nexus, and he was like,
Oh, I could see that, bro. Okay, we can get. Okay,
Like, I
I'm
think
a
they'll
fan.
only put a leash on him.
I gotta say, we get a little freaky. I can see Kyle just walking out. Like, I can see it be a little freaky. I can see Kyle being freaky that way. I'm just
That's what
saying.
I'm saying.
You're kind of cooking it. I can even see freaky, but also like,
nah.
but also I can't see my fucking Mark like that, bro. You could not pay me enough to do that.
I just think Mark's so due for his moment after he.
okay.
Okay. After Mark beat MJF, it felt like he was due for big things, and it kind of got delayed. I think this is the one.
Yeah,
But it sounds like y'all got bigger storylines in mind.
that's just like, dude, put us in creative.
No. We need Mark Briscoe wholesome
Yeah,
moment.
I want-
Serious.
I need a
Mark better be serious here.
serious
Better be
Mark
locked
Briscoe
in.
wholesome moment.
I think my biggest prediction for the match is I was calling this because Fletcher did the freaking brainbuster on the turnbuckle to Ace Austin, and I
The
was like,
kick out, yeah.
and I was like, why are we using that here? But I was like, I think he's hitting it to prove it's like you can't kick out of it. He already beat Mark with it, and Mark's gonna finally kick out of that move. I think the only one to kick out of that move is Ospreay so far because Will Ospreay. But yeah, I think he finally kicks out of that move, and then Fletcher's gonna like have a panic attack, and he's gonna be like, "There's literally nothing to." And Briscoe's probably gonna be pouring blood, just like
Yeah.
all over the tank
Smiling.
top. Yeah,
Oh,
he's gonna
yeah,
have to
like
rip it
that,
off.
like-
Yeah.
It's
So-
gonna be like it'll probably be match of the night in my opinion. One of them.
Moving on to my most anticipated match
Oh.
of the night. They tore the house down twice last year. Somebody trying to get their lick back. This time it's for the women's world title, not the TBS title. It'll be Chris Statlander defending basically on her home turf in New Jersey against Mercedes Moné, who has a plethora of belts, but the one that keeps escaping her is that women's world title. What do we think goes down?
And it's still gonna keep on escaping her.
Okay.
Stat God.
Okay.
And still,
Yep.
I
Yeah.
got stat.
Yeah, we're gonna
God.
sweep because Stat needs this win here. I
Yeah.
thought she was low key gonna beat her for the TBS, but I was way ahead of the timeline because we still here on TBS title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which these are my two favorite women's wrestlers on the planet right now. So I'm so pumped. The last two matches, if you haven't watched them, please go watch those before this one. Very, very good. I think this match is going to steal the show as well. This is one of those shows. AEW always does this. There's no time in between matches. Like, how they going to top this? How they going to top this? How they going to top this? I think this should main event personally. I know it won't. Tony Khan, if you can hear me, though, please. I think Stat God finally gets the dub.
Yeah.
I think they give them probably 25-30. I think they're going to give this match a lot of time, which is very needed. And then Mercedes will eventually lose all the belts. When do we think she falls apart?
I don't know, cause like
I think she still has some time.
the thing that sucks about like the belts when she starts losing them is it's gonna fall, isn't it? I feel like it's in my head that
No, you're good.
with her belts, like once she loses one, it's gonna get domino
It's-
effect.
you're gonna lose
and
and lose
everyone's
and lose
gonna be
and
like
lose.
predicting like, all right,
Yeah.
this person's gonna
Yeah.
get it, this one's gonna get it, this one's gonna get it, and now it's the she falls those titles. Like,
Yeah, I think she still has
it's-
time with it though. I think
I think the more titles she loses, the more insane she's gonna go.
she's gonna go insane. I think off losing this match,
Mm-hmm.
but then whenever she loses the TBS titles, when she's really gonna start
Yeah.
getting, like,
Start falling apart.
and then she's
like-
gonna go on the Indies and she's gonna lose all of the other ones.
And I wonder what she's gonna what's she gonna do after that? You know, like, what's like the direction? or
Maybe she
after-
becomes humble, bro. Maybe that's when she turns babyface because she's like,
Oh.
I did so much with the
Yeah.
titles that I kind of just like was not myself anymore, kind of
Mhm.
thing. I think it's a good story to tell. We'll see. They'll know how to do it better than we do, so we'll see how they do it.
Yeah.
Which moves on to more than likely our main event, the men's world championship match in a steel cage. It'll be Hangman Adam Page defending the belt against Samoa Joe.
Joe.
He's gonna be-
Hobbs is out. I mean, Hangman took out Hobbs a couple weeks ago at Blood and Guts.
Mm,
Hangman took out Shibata tonight.
mm,
It's Samoa Joe Hangman one-on-one in a cage match.
Gonna be more blood on this match.
Mm.
Bloody or do you think not bloody?
Then Mark and Kyle.
No, not that. Just
I don't
blood.
know if there will be blood in this match unless Hangman bleeds.
Oh,
Joe's not bleeding.
Hangman's bleeding, bro.
Okay.
I can see.
Okay.
I can see just Joe doing some like being, like
I don't think it'll be as bad as.
sicko Joe like doing something in that cage to Hangman, bro.
I won't think.
Oh yeah. Well, if someone's gonna bleed, it's gonna be Hangman. I don't think Joe's bleeding.
Yeah, well, I think like Joe's gonna do like something crazy to Hangman,
And he's gonna be like pouring blood.
Yeah. gushing blood on the middle of the ring.
I don't think this match goes that long though.
I don't think it's gonna be as bad as like the all-out steel cage match with the.
Yeah, I don't think Joe's gonna match
like,
that with
Swerve.
Swerve.
Yeah,
Hangman
probably not.
did.
I don't think there'll be a needle going through the cheek or something.
Yeah,
I also can see something like I can see him just doing something.
it's
see some,
anything
like-
that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to Hangman.
I could see like this.
Yeah.
But Hangman
Muscle
didn't take the
Buster
crazy
on-
stuff. Hangman didn't take the crazy stuff against Swerve
Muscle
really.
Buster on the tag, something like that.
No,
Like,
I feel like he's gonna get the freaking like cement brick and just like freaking do a muscle buster on it.
yeah.
I don't think Joe. He already thinks twice about it because of the Tyson Kidd incident.
That's
I don't.
true.
He may think 3,000 times over.
I mean,
If-
Jack's not that bad because he's just gonna play. Like,
he said cement brick.
Yeah, that's wild. I said tax. So I'm like, that could be a cool spot. If just like jumping and then just tax. A break. You see, Heyman's gonna be like a W, bro. His back's gonna be chalk.
Yeah, anything else? I just don't see Joe. I don't know, man.
I see just Joe doing a muscle.
I know Joe's a sicko. Joe's one of my favorite all time. I just don't know if they're gonna be having him do anything crazy. In this
Well, I don't know,
match.
what else did they need the steel cage for then?
Because Joe tried to trap Hangman in it. It's kind of just it's symbolic.
I guess
He doesn't have Hobbs. He doesn't have Shibata. He's trapped in there with Hangman now. He has no help. I think it's more symbolic than like
That's true.
freaky crazy stuff.
Has there ever been like an escape? Like, do they have a thing where if you escape the escape?
I don't know AEW's rules on the cage. I don't like how freaking companies do different rules on everything.
Because
Can we just, like,
I was thinking, has anyone ever actually just like escaped
if Joe
AEW?
escapes and wins the belt that way, I would not be against it though. I think that would lead to a crazy series of events.
Yo, I can see him just like Heyman like slowly getting up, just all bloody. I'm looking and like Joe's like staring at him as he's climbing down.
That
like,
would be
dead,
fire,
dead
though.
stare, and they just
That would be
down.
fire though.
I can see that. I think that'd be kind of sick.
Because Heyman's the best when he's on a redemption arc.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you go to the Heyman redemption arc, it feels like he has to win the title again,
Mm-hmm.
which you could. I mean, companies don't really be doing that with the world belt anymore. They don't be having it put on a heel and then like a couple months later that same face wins it back. They don't do that really much
They
anymore.
won't really
This could be a spot where you could just like throw a complete curveball. Joe wins and then Hangman wins it back at like Revolution or something,
Mhm.
which is I guess not super close.
They
The World's End, even in a month, you could just have Hangman win it back in a month.
They should do our ending there. That sounds like kind of fire. Like
That sounds
him
fun.
just staring directly at.
They just don't
the
hot
line.
potato world championships much anymore. Back in the day, I mean, you wonder how Cena got 17 reigns. There was some hot potato in there.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's got 14 of them. There's some hot potato in every once in a while. I think if you have Joe for a shock ending, have him build it, and then Hangman redeems himself at World's End, which is next month in December.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
And is it best 2 out of 3 in that case? This is the second match, pay-per-view match they had.
Well, Joe beat
Or-
Hangman because last year at Revolution, Joe had Hangman in the Coquina clutch, and Hangman saw Swerve, and Hangman tapped out. So technically, if you count that as a victory, it's one. Yeah,
I wouldn't count it. I guess it would be
yeah,
like a singles match. I guess.
yeah, and then Hangman won at Wrestle Dream, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I think if you have Joe win, it'd be fun. It would be a little curveball.
Back-to-back months though.
Yeah, what happens for Joe if that happens?
Exactly. I got Joe.
Yeah, Joe, you're
Yeah,
taking some with Joe.
I got Joe then. I got Joe.
I'm playing Hangman. I'm playing the safe
I got
card.
Joe. I think it'd be kind of cool to see. Like I don't know. I'm playing myself into that hope. Like that sounds like
That creative role.
That sounds really cool. Like if
But if you're like scrolling this a Friday night, late night, and you see this, please watch it.
Yeah.
We need to post on everything: Instagram, TikTok, that little creative scene.
I saw the next podcast.
Yeah, I'm going Hangman. I'm going the safe route.
Yeah, I'm going Hangman.
Okay. So we have the only matches we went different on was the main event. You said Fletcher, so I guess we went different on that one. There's actually a good amount of differing opinions, so
Mhm.
we'll see what the prediction scores are.
Mhm.
Whoever wins predictions will be the predictions champ, I guess.
Mhm.
Shout out.
Shout out into World's End, and then we will be watching the Continental Classic all the way up until World's End after Full Gear. So Continental Classic only being a month long kind of hurts though when I really think about it, because it goes from Thanksgiving to World's End, which is December like 28th, 29th.
Bro.
No, that's devastating.
That's awful.
Yeah, because Continental Classic is prime time of the year
It's
for
like
AEW.
the best. Like it's like one of the best like times.
Yeah, it is. I think it's the best AEW creative period because it's just tournament wrestling fits the real pro wrestling aspect of
Yeah,
it.
the wrestling vibe. Like,
Is there any one specific wrestler you want to see in the Continental Classic for sure? That like a kind of sleeper, like not that we know will be in there.
Man, that's a great question.
Kevin Knight.
Okay,
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
just a ball out, or you think like it would create like a big? Because when Fletcher was in the Continental Classic last year, he pinned Kazuchika Okada, and it was like, oh, we're gonna do big things with Kyle Fletcher as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you want it to be like one of those things where Kevin Knight like it really cements
Well, I
himself.
want Kevin Knight and Speedball to be in it.
Okay.
I want them to eventually go against each other.
Ooh, so
then-
like, do you want them in the same block to where it's just like or you want them like meet in the semifinals or something?
I want to meet like the semifinals. I want them to go against each other like off rip. I want them to be like like support each other and stuff. And then
But then that would mean Okada and Takeshi to have to meet in the semifinals, which is not happening. That's the unfortunate part about this. Is like, well, it's fortunate because we're gonna get Konosuke Takeshi and Kazuchika Okada, so I can't really complain. But you already have to like kind of fill in the fact that both those guys will be in the finals.
Yeah.
So then you figure out what their opponent is in the semifinals. But Kevin Knight. Last year we had Ospreay and Ricochet, Kazuchika Okada, and Fletcher. Yeah, because Fletcher, Ospreay, and then Ricochet, Okada, and then Okada, Ospreay, which was incredible.
I have my guy.
Okay.
They had Mortos last year. It's kind of like the guy that
The
ball
the
out.
pin eater.
He's the pin eater, but the ball out.
But like he's there.
I got a guy that I'm like he's done the pay per view.
He could take some pins, but
I feel like I want to see him ball out a little more.
Okay.
Give me Brian Keith.
I like that. I love that actually.
Give me Brian Keith. Just
I love
I just want to see him ball out a little bit because he's been in a tag with Big Bill. I feel like just get him out there and kind of wrestle. And he can eat the pins. You know he can eat.
Because if you have watched Brian Keith wrestle, you know.
Get Brian Keith in there. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So my name I had in my head was John Moxley because I want to see him back in that element. But I was gonna look up some people. What do we have time wise, Brady?
30 minutes.
30? Oh man, I thought we were like 20. Not gonna lie.
I thought we were lost in that.
Okay, I'll just run through maybe some people. This one person, Kuro. If you're seeing this, shout out because I'm just gonna go through this person's real quick. This is a meme one. Never mind, not a shout out to you.
No shout out.
They have
to you.
Mr. Penis.
Peter Cruz.
You not shout out to you. I should have looked at the thing before I gave a shout out. No shout out for you. Gosh dang it.
Shout out. We got Peter Griffin on
Did I freaking see somebody like book a little? Usually I always see, anytime I look on my own, I see a bunch of names from people. And now I see it, nobody giving any
Roddy
names.
on there.
Roddy Strong.
I feel like another guy, I forgot his name. Sorry about that, but from Ricochet's route.
Wow. Bishop Khan.
Bishop Khan.
I said he should. He's been on Twitter. He's been
politicking
politicking for it a little bit. No one's freaking doing the thing anymore now. I freaking kept seeing everybody book their little dream one. Now I go on here to look at it. No one's doing the dang thing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay. I saw Josh Alexander on one of them, and I saw Masquerade Dorada. But no one's doing a little thing. It's okay. We tossed out names. Someone said put Shibata in there.
That'd be cool.
Put Gabe Kidd in there for giggles.
Here you go. Found one. Thank God.
Gabe Kidd would be cool though on that one actually.
12 guys. This one I actually think it lacks a little bit of main event power, but it would still be fun, I think. Ace Austin would be cool.
Bang.
Kevin Knight would be cool.
Mhm.
Commander could be cool. We know he'd be the pin eater.
Mhm.
If we're going to do a pin eater like that, when I say pin eater from the company's perspective, anybody that's a pin eater is not talented. I love like Commander's fantastic. Mortos is
You
unbelievable.
kind of just need someone to take
Yeah. If you're going to do that though, you might as well do someone different than you did last year.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he was in it last year because he got injured. Or no, he wasn't in it last year because Juice got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Takeshita, Scorpio Sky, Kenny Omega, Kyle Fletcher, Claudio, Ricochet, Pac, Josh Alexander, Speedball. That'd be a pretty sick league.
So like
You're missing Okada though, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We tossed a bunch of names. It'll be fun to see. There's always a couple of wild cards they toss in there. I was like, oh, I did not like Juice Robinson was one. I did not think he was gonna be in there. I kind of excited to see it now. But we'll see, guys.
Ace Austin would be cool.
Ace Austin would be a fun one. I think Ace Austin has a lot to prove in AEW, and we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for watching our Full Gear predictions. Subscribe, like, leave a comment who you want to see in the Continental Classic or your Full Gear predictions, and we will see you guys next time.